apology is a statement that contains two key elements. One, it shows your remorse over your actions and words. Two, it acknowledges the hurt that your actions and words have caused someone else. When we fail to apologize, does it mean that we don't really care? Or is it because of shame and embarrassment? Apologies are difficult. First off, of course, is it opens you up into a vulnerable position, which could end up in a verbal attack, blame, or worse. It takes a lot of courage to apologize. Also, you may be so full of embarrassment or shame over what you have said or did wrong that you can't bring yourself to face the other person. You could also be following the never apologize, never explain theory. It's up to you to decide if you want to be seen as the arrogant, selfish, or untrustworthy person. Just don't expect to be seen as an inspiring, wise, and trusting leader. It's important during your apology that you don't offer excuses. Although you will be very tempted to explain what is going on in your personal or work life, don't bring in other problems as it will devalue you as a person. When should you own up and apologize? You should own up and apologize when you know you have or might have said or done something wrong. Lack of communication can hurt your personal and work relationships. Even if you feel you are not in the wrong, by apologizing for not understanding or agreeing with someone's point of view, this could be an opportunity for you to say sorry, then without speaking and only listening with an open mind to their point of view, you can come to an understanding and possibility of agreeing or respecting their point of view. For example, I'm sorry we fought yesterday, but I would really like to understand your point of view. I am just having a really hard time understanding. It just seems so foreign or alien-like to me. I feel confused. How do you know it's an insincere or heartfelt apology anyways? An insincere apology would be something like this. I'm sorry you feel that way. Sorry I offended you. Oh, I'm sorry, but aren't you being too sensitive? I'm sorry you're offended by that action. A sincere apology would be something like this. I'm really sorry I did that. I'm really sorry I said those things. I'm sorry I didn't consider your feelings or your opinion. I can see how much pain I caused you, and I feel really bad about it. Here are 4 steps to apologizing appropriately. Step 1. Express remorse. Every apology needs to start with I'm sorry or I apologize. You need to be authentic and sincere, not just to the person you are apologizing to, but also to yourself. Example, I'm sorry that I snapped at you yesterday. I feel ashamed and embarrassed by the way I spoke to you. Step 2. Admit responsibility. Admit responsibility for your actions and words. You need to empathize by putting yourself into that person's shoes and imagine how they must have felt. Example, I know I hurt your feelings earlier when I snapped at you. I'm embarrassed how I spoke to you, especially in front of the other employees. It was wrong of me to treat you like that. Step 3. Make amends. Try to take action to make the situation right. Think carefully about this step. Don't overpromise or commit yourself. It will do more harm than good. Don't offer anything specific. Instead, ask them an open-ended question like, how can I correct or make this situation better? Is there any way I can make this up to you? Please, just ask. Step 4. Promise that it won't happen again. Your last step is to explain that you won't repeat your actions or behaviors. Ask them to hold you accountable, but in a private meeting so that you can both discuss without onlookers present. Make sure you honor this commitment in the next few days and weeks. If you promise to change but can't hold up your end of the promise, others will question your trustworthiness and reputation. Example: from now on, I'm going to try and manage my stress and anger better so that I don't snap at you or others. I would like you to call me out on my promise and hold me accountable, but in a private meeting, please. I am willing to take advice or suggestions to better myself. Apologies are a form of communication. Without communication, you have no relationship. Relationships are a key part of your everyday life: personal, sexual, work, medical, and community. Even bad communication still gives you a relationship worth fighting for. Saying sorry can be the hardest part, but in the end can be the most beneficial and with the most rewarding results. Every relationship takes work. Always remember to ask the person for a private moment away from other people. That way, both parties can truly express their feelings and concerns without an audience or feeling put on the spot.